Hello there, Scott Haskin here to talk about a song from the third and final album of the Haunted Holidays series, Deadly Christmas 3, and this one is called Shchedryk. Now, Shchedryk, the story that I found was that he was actually the original version of Santa Claus. The music was before the music for that became public domain, yet the music for Carol of the Bells was not because of the lyrics. So I was able to use the original music for Shchedryk, which has a Carol of the Bells feel to it, because I'm not using the lyrics of Carol of the Bells, but the melody was the same. So that being said, it was in the public domain, so I was able to use that. And I really wanted to do something with Carol of the Bells melody because it's the one that always made Christmas feel like Christmas to me. You know, you get either that or like the Nutcracker from Tchaikovsky. Those two songs, whichever I heard first, would be like, okay, it's Christmas now. It's time to think in that mode. I get fascinated by the concept of things that have just always been around forever with no explanation of their origin. And, you think that, in the Bible, you've got the fact that God has always been around. With Santa Claus, it's like Santa's always been around. He was never born. He has just been here. And that just boggles my mind, because everything to me, thinking about time in a linear fashion, everything would have to have some sort of origin point. So I always find that a little bit interesting. But in any case, I thought it would be fun to tell that story a little bit. And I thought about, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, with this poor kid who, just grows up poor, and, he doesn't want to live his life that way. So he tries to do something. He gets a job in a factory making toys. But it's kind of it's not a fun, happy place like what's portrayed in the Christmas movies. It's kind of a dingy, creepy factory. He's there alone. You're hearing these weird sounds, and then he gets stuck in one of the machines, and then he would basically have died had Shchedryk not come around. But Shchedryk had his own plan, and I wanted to find something, somewhere in all of these songs that explained what Christmas really was. We just take it as somehow this man gets around the entire world, drops presents off, even though, we get put to grandma's house because mom and dad are going Christmas shopping. There's places all of a sudden in the house you're not allowed to go because that's where they're hiding the presents. So what's the point of Santa Claus? And with me, our house did not have a fireplace, so there was no chimney. And I remember asking my mom one time, where did Santa come from? Because this doesn't make any sense to me. And we didn't have an attic, but we had a small amount of attic access. And that was through the ceiling in the closet of my bedroom. So that was the point that she said, that's where Santa comes in from, which of course creeped me the hell out, because now I'm like, well, okay, but now he's coming into my room and I'm supposed to be sleeping, and what if I'm not? And yeah, it was not a good idea. So, obviously I'm over it now. But I kind of just took that concept and thought, okay, how does Christmas happen? What's the point of it? And it's really just, this sick, demented thing that explains where children disappear sometimes, and how you don't really know it, because you're basically, they're not just wiping the child out of the family, they're kind of wiping them out of existence. And that was his punishment for all of that. So it was just a different concept. Something I thought kind of made an interesting story. And I really, like I said, I really wanted to explain Christmas somewhere along the lines of all of this. And yeah, I enjoyed it. And the sound design and stuff on this one was a lot of fun, because I wanted it to feel like a toy factory, but I wanted it to feel like a really creepy after hours, like get me out of here kind of toy factory. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed the song. I hope that you enjoyed my origin of Christmas story. And I hope that you guys will come visit me tomorrow for the next video.